I'm back in Denver and I'm doing kind of an open stage tour, so I'll do kind of stop doing open stage reviews once I started hosting again. But here, I'm not the competition, so I don't think there's any conflict of interest, and I'll tell you about the open stages I do. So, starting with here, the first night I was in town, I did one at the Western Sky, which is on South Broadway. Half a mile or a mile, within a mile south of 285. You got Google Maps, you can find it. So the sign up is kind of loosely at 6:30 or so, I think, and it's the host, Harrison. You just find him at the bar and get your name on the list, and he kind of has you come up in the order that you signed up, and you get it's much more of a balance between like comedian open mic and musician open stage, and so comics get a tight 5, musicians get 2 songs, not to get crazy with the length of those songs. It's run pretty well. The sound is a little more, it's a little less musician sound, but it's decent, and he gets it done. A couple of 758s, they got a direct box. It's decent crowd of people, pretty engaged. I think that actually, it suffers from the same kind of thing that it suffers from what I talk about in my comedy tragedy open stage diaries. Despite being very comedian friendly and comedian supportive in terms of like the hosting and the mission of the open stage, I do think that the mixed crowd, to some extent. Hey, these are my opinions, okay? These are my opinions, and I'm gonna state them, and I don't care if you disagree. Freaking fire department. I totally forgot what I was saying. Okay, so yeah, I think despite its mission being very comedian-centric, the mixed audience and the room of mixed performers sometimes has trouble like switching gears between being respectful and appreciative of musicians, where it's like wait till they're done, clap, and being like giving themselves over to the comedians and being able to just like naturally laugh and like pay more focused attention so that jokes happen in real time instead of, oh, that guy was good, his voice was good, I was kind of half paying attention, but whatever. It's something that I see when comedians come on to my open stages, that you have to kind of prime the audience as the host to like get ready to laugh, and that's a tough bill to do when you've got like half comedians, half musicians, and you're kind of juggling back and forth. I think Harrison, the host, did a decent job, and he himself was a pretty decent like warm-up comedian. That's the one thing I'd say is if you're a comedian coming here, you got to be ready that, hey, don't take it personally that the room seems dead. That's just what these kind of rooms are like. But you're gonna get you're gonna get good feedback from the other comedians, and you're gonna get a supportive crowd that's listening and certainly not hating you or anything like that. Saying too much about this as someone who's not even a comedian. So anyway, Western Sky, Denver, South Broadway, check it out.